Ladies and gentlemen, it is Thursday, and you know what that means. Thursdays are updates for Call of Duty. And as far as today goes, today is all about one thing and one thing alone, and that is the new weapon, the CARV. So this is the new tactical rifle in Black Ops Cold War, and of course, because it's in Black Ops Cold War, it's also in Warzone. Now, on top of this, we do have some other things like some playlist updates, but really nothing too huge in this update. So what we're going to be mainly talking about is that new weapon, is the CARV.2, but of course, we're going to be going over everything else that is new, the new bundles this week. On top of that, we're going to go over the new playlist and everything in between. So without further ado, there's not anything really crazy to say in the intro, so let's just jump into it. Start off with Black Ops Cold War and then move into Warzone. So starting out with Black Ops Cold War, we don't really have anything crazy this week. Our playlists are Yamantau and Diesel 24/7. So these are the two new season 3 maps, both of them 24/7 6v6 game modes, pretty straightforward. The second one is party games, basically party games mosh pit. So in this one you have sticks and stones, you have prop hunt, and you have gun game. So if you're into the party games, this is definitely the playlist for you. After this, snipers only mosh pit, Nuketown 24/7, which at this point just seems like a permanent playlist, gunfight, blueprints, face off, and fire team mosh pit. Pretty straightforward. Now, the other new thing, the big thing that we have, is if you go to your weapons and go to your tactical rifles, you will see that there is a brand new weapon, the CARV.2. Now, as far as unlocking this weapon, what you actually have to do is, using tactical rifles, rapidly kill 2 or more players in 10 different matches, essentially getting a double kill in 10 different games. It's one of the easier challenges that we've actually seen, and you should be able to unlock it pretty damn quickly. However, if you want to use it right away, you can actually go to the store and purchase the weapon. So this one is called the plastic prototype bundle, and with this you get essentially the CARV.2 console variant. And as far as this goes, it is the agency silencer, the 19.4-inch rapid fire barrel, the Silix Hollow Scout, the tactical stock, and the 66 round speed mag. Now, being quite honest with you, this is not a bad loadout for Warzone. It's probably not optimized and probably going to have a pretty slow ADS, but the rest of the stuff, for example, the 66 round mag is good for quads, the agency silencer keeps you off the radar, and rapid fire is obviously going to improve that time to kill. So honestly, not a bad purchase. However, that is essentially all that you get in this bundle. You do get one tier skip, and then the rest is a sticker, charm, and emblem, and it costs about 1,200 COD points, or around $10 to $12 American. So basically, you're deciding whether or not you want to play 10 games of multiplayer to unlock the weapon. After this, we also do have another blueprint that came out this week. I did talk about it earlier this week, but this one is the Alien Infestation bundle. And the big thing that you're getting with this one is the Tactical Rifle Bravo, aka the M16, with acidic dismemberment, toxic elemental damage, and yellow tracers, and it looks pretty cool. However, this one is 2,400 COD points, about double the price as the plastic prototype. So do you want it? Do you need it? That's kind of up to you, but there's no sort of characters or anything that go with these ones. So the question is, how is this gun in Black Ops Cold War and how is it in Warzone? We're going to look at both of them, and as far as Cold War goes, I would say it is decent. Most of the time you're looking at a 2-burst kill, which is decent, and it has very low recoil. It does have some like weird up and to the right recoil. That's a little bit weird the first couple times you shoot someone with it, because you're like, why is my gun bouncing that way? But once you're used to it, it is super manageable and easy to use. Now, as far as the type of weapon I'm using here, I'm just using the blueprint that you can buy in the store, and it's not really made for multiplayer, it's more so made for Warzone. So the ADS is a little bit slow, so once you put the right attachments on, it's going to be much better than what you are seeing here. But all in all, it does melt, it feels melty, and if you hit headshots, it kills people incredibly quickly. So moving over to Warzone here, as far as our playlists go, they're pretty boring. We have normal battle royale, quads, trios, duos, solos, no buybacks. I don't know what Call of Duty has against the buyback modes. They're personally my favorite, yet they are so rarely in the game. I think we get BR quads buybacks maybe once every 2-3 months. So I'd really like to see that more. Anyone at Raven or anyone at Activision watching, please give us more of those playlists. On top of this, we have Rebirth Resurgence duos and Rebirth mini royale quads as well. And then finally, to top things off, we have Plunder trios. Now, on top of all of this, we of course have the new weapon in Warzone as well. As you can see, I have the variant equipped here, but if you would like to unlock it, you have to get the same thing as Cold War. Rapidly get 2 kills in 10 different matches. As you can see, I have 1 completed there. And on top of that, if you buy the variant, you can unlock the weapon by using the variant as well, just like I did. As you can see, I already have it level 8. Now, the question that all of you are wondering is, how is this gun in Warzone? And it's a really interesting one, because because I do think it's somewhat balanced and at the same time somewhat broken as hell. And what I mean by that is up close and personal, you're going to get outgunned by SMGs. If they're using an MP5, a MAC-10, an LC-10, any of that, you're going to get outgunned. But at mid-range, you are just a machine. This thing has such a fast TTK at mid-range because it has such low burst delay and such low recoil. You can just absolutely melt people, and if you hit headshots, it kills them even faster. Now, I see a lot of people asking, is this the AUG 2.0? And I don't necessarily think so, because this gun's good for a different reason the AUG was good. The AUG was good because you had to hit very minimal bullets. This one is good because it shoots really fast, and on top of that has really, really low burst delay, so you can hit people really fast. Now, I was just using the blueprint, so I didn't have the weapon spec'd out for long range. If you use a longer range scope and then more recoil control, this thing I think will be very good at long range. Most of the mid-range gunfights I got in, I won by a long shot. So as far as this gun goes, it's absolutely going to have a place in the meta. I just need to use it with more attachments and different attachments specifically for long range to see if I can use this with, say, like an MP5 or a MAC-10 and then have like the ultimate class setup with it. It is very possible that this thing could be the best weapon in the game, and then when they nerf the AMAX, this gets nerfed as well, but only time will tell. And creating a bunch of class setups, and I'll probably have a video coming the next few days breaking this down with the best attachments to actually give you guys a better idea of if this is really the best gun in the game. But as far as my first reaction to this, good TTK, decent bullet velocity, low recoil, but weird recoil. It bounces up and to the right. Once you get used to that, and maybe once you put a recoil control attachment on there, it's going to make that a little bit easier, and then at long range could be very, very good. So my first initial reaction, good weapon. I'm just not exactly sure how good yet. Having a quick look at Modern Warfare for those of you who are sticking around this game. We have ground war, gunfight, shoot the ship, which is of course becoming kind of a staple in this game, which is I probably willing to bet the most played playlist in this game still. And then we have reinfected, ground war, realism, mosh pit, and then finally all or nothing. As far as the store goes here, really nothing new, nothing exciting. Still waiting on soap to come to the game, and we don't know if that is ever going to happen, but I am interested to see if it does. So that is today's update. As I said in the intro, nothing really crazy, nothing really special. What we do have is a brand new weapon, and one that I think is going to be a force to be reckoned with in Warzone. So get this thing leveled up quick. Let me know down in the comments what you're thinking of this weapon. Do you think it's OP? Do you think it's broken? I'm technically leaning, I think, a little bit more to that edge of things than it being just an average weapon. But like I said, we're gonna have to wait to see how it fits into the meta and see how it actually plays. But like I said, let me know what you think down in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, like what you see, want to stay up to date on all my videos, hit that subscribe button, turn notifications on. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, peace out.
We are reaching for the stars, but we're